Hello everyone! Tony, it's been a long time since we made fun of your friend. He looks too relaxed. Let's try some new and interesting pranks on him. Dear viewer, watch carefully and then try it on your friends too. It'll be fun. Tony and I promise. Let's go! Let's start with a classic, Mentos and Coke. There are several ways to trick your friends with these items. So, take a string and needle and thread it through a mint. Now place it on top of an open bottle of Coca-Cola. Close the lid so that it pinches the ends of the string, while the candy is left hanging under the lid so that it can't be seen. All that remains is to cut the protruding edges of the string and offer your friend a nice cold drink. When they open the lid, the string will no longer be pressed and the Mentos will splash spectacularly in the Coke. Remember to stand back so you won't get splashed by a fountain of sweet soda or suffer your friend's fists of rage. Well, let's keep having fun with Coke and Mentos. There's another original way to plant Mentos in a Coke. We need to pour water into an ice mold and put it in the freezer for about half an hour. After that, we take it out. The water is not yet frozen, but is already covered with an ice crust. Carefully break a hole in the ice and put a mint inside each ice cube. Then put it back in the freezer. Now you can turn on the super freezing mode, if your fridge has one. The goal is to keep the mint from melting in the water before it's completely frozen. If you do everything right, the ice in your friend's soda glass will melt slowly, and when the drink reaches our little surprise, a violent reaction will begin, which will leave your friend speechless. Now here's another prank. Take a piece of gum with a liquid center. Now take some food dye and pour it into a syringe. Any idea where I'm going with this? Carefully pierce the package and the gum itself to fill the core with dye. Now wait until your friend asks you for a piece of gum. The prank will be even funnier if you do not tell them about it. Let your friend walk around with colored teeth for a while. Moving on, if your friend is going somewhere for a few days and you have access to their computer, it's time to have some fun. Take their keyboard and remove all the keys. Carefully put damp tissues between the keys and drop seeds of some fast-growing grass on top. Now put all the keys back. In a couple of days when your friend returns, they will discover to their surprise that their favorite keyboard has turned into a flower bed. Well, I think it turned out very pretty. And why is he so annoyed? Well, especially for such angry people, we have a more serious joke. Take your friend's phone and rename all their contacts to secret or unknown number. Yeah, they will have to spend days recovering all the names. And now a prank for people who like potato chips. You know, the ones that come in solid, cylinder-shaped packages. You must have seen them. So here's what we're gonna do. Carefully cut off the bottom of the tube, cover it with a piece of paper, turn it over, put it on the highest shelf, and take out the paper. Now if your friend wants to crunch on some chips, they will get caught in a potato ring. It's time to go outside for some fresh air. But first we have to get ready. Everyone has a bench near their house where people like to relax, right? So, we paint our clothes with stripes matching the color of the bench in advance and go out. You have to sit down with your friends, stay there for a while, and then stand up so that you can see that your back is now covered in paint. This is where the shock comes in. Your friends will think they've been sitting on a freshly painted bench the whole time. By the way, it's even funnier to actually paint the bench and not put up any warnings. But if you get caught, you'll be prosecuted for defacing expensive clothing. The next prank is perfect for school. You have to sit in the back of the classroom and write a note that reads, "There's a sock hanging from the ceiling. Pass it on." The note is then sent around the classroom. Everyone who gets the note will look at the ceiling with amazement, then laugh, realizing that it is a prank, and pass it on. The climax of the prank will be when the teacher takes the note away from someone, reads it, and looks up at the ceiling trying to find the sock. We can guarantee everyone in the class will laugh. And the last joke is the funniest. By the way, if you don't know yet, we have a mobile game about Super Tony. You have to play as our hero, fight monsters, and overcome various obstacles. Try it, you will not regret it. You can download it using the link in the description. It's perfect for those who like to get together in a large group and play different games. For example, charades, when the player must act out a word only using gestures. Before you start, you have to choose a victim and explain your idea to everyone else. You have to tell everyone in advance that our subject will be given a certain word. For example, window. And when that person comes out to act it out, no one should say the word. Say anything you want: pen, glass, nature, landscape, door, and so on. Believe me, it will be very funny to watch your friend try to explain a very obvious word that no one seems to guess. 5, 10, or 15 minutes later, they will get more and more nervous, and you'll be laughing your head off. Friends, tell us in the comments how you prank your friends. The funniest comments will be featured in the next episode. Do not forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the new funny videos of Super Tony. Bye-bye!